Okay, last time in art class, we talked a little bit about texture and we created these really cute lizards. We traced around them with marker and then we did texture rubbing with crayons to get those really neat textures inside. You can see that my hands are covered in paint today because I am an artist and I'm always messy, and that's okay. Well, today we cut these out, and today we're going to create a nice little background for these little lizards to live in. If you were a lizard out in the wild, where would you live?
Oh, I got one.
Where do you think?
In the desert.
In the desert? Okay, the desert might be good. Where else? In the jungle? Okay, like maybe in a tree? All right, well today I'm going to draw a tree and we're going to use some value to create a light and dark side on the leaves. All right, so first we're going to draw a nice little branch for our lizard to live on. Let's see. I think I'll do that by just kind of going across like this with a slightly wiggly line. And then on this side I'm going to come around and I'm going to make it go up on one side. That way it looks like a branch. Right here I'm going to put a little V shape, kind of like a little triangle shape, so it looks like a branch. That way whenever our lizard's sitting on the branch, it kind of forks out like a real tree. Okay? Now we're going to add some leaves. What color should our leaves be?
Oh, I got one.
Cameron, what do you think?
Green.
Green? All right, what else? What do you think?
Blue.
Blue. What else? John?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, you can make leaves any color. In fact, I think I'll use every color I have in my bucket. Here's a real simple way to draw leaves. Just do a rainbow shape like this, and then another upside down rainbow shape like that. We'll kind of give you a football, and I want you to put a line in the middle. Now, we're going to create value with our crayons today. You're going to color really, really hard on one side with no ghosties at all. See, these are ghosties. If you get lazy and you don't go all the way to the edges, that's called a ghostie. So we're going to color all the way inside. And right now I'm pushing down really hard on my crayon. So I have a very dark value on this side. On this side, I want a very light value. So I'm barely going to push down on this side. Do you see the difference? Okay, so you can see I only used one crayon, but I got two different values. It's not different colors, it's just different values. Now, I'm going to add a few more leaves of every color I can think of, and I'm just going to put them all over the place. Pressing down hard, pressing down lightly. No ghosties. There we have it. And I could fill my whole page with these. This is a lot of fun. I don't even care if you connect them all to the tree because eventually we're going to be putting this little lizard on top and you probably won't see them all anyways. So I'm just going to fill this whole thing with kind of a pattern of leaves where they just repeat all over the place. One side is dark and one side is light. I'm going to let you guys use any color that you want. Ooh, I'm just a super turbo colorer today, aren't I? All right, and then I have another challenge for you. So you're going to fill the whole thing, top and bottom, with leaves like that. Then, on your branch. Now, I started with brown, but if you don't want a brown branch, I'm okay with that. You could have a purple branch. That's okay. I want you to color that in lightly. See, right now I'm not pushing down very hard with my crayon at all. And I'm going to fill in the whole thing with no ghosties. If you want to, you could even do a texture rubbing on this like we did last time. The back side of the carpet squares, the bottom of your shoe, a comb, a leaf, anything can do a texture rubbing. Right now I'm just going to do a texture rubbing of my desk. All right, so you can see that I've colored in that whole thing with a nice light value brown. Now I'm going to use lines to give my branch a little bit of texture like we talked about last time. I'm going to do that just with a few wiggly lines. See, right now I'm pushing down kind of hard. I might even add a little knot hole in here and then kind of come around that. Trees do that a lot. All right, so here I have some texture on top of my branch. And I can even add some value to it now too. Let's pretend like the sun is coming down on this way. So the top side of my branch will be lighter than the bottom side because the bottom will be in a shadow, right? If the sun is up here. So I'm going to push down a little harder with my crayon down here. And that way the bottom side of my branch has a shadow. And it's going to look a little bit more realistic that way. Clean up my line. I don't want any scribbling showing. I'm going to do the same thing here so it looks like it's in shadow. There, now doesn't that look like the sun is hitting it from this side? And it's put a shadow right here. All right, see, you guys can also add leaves down here, all you want. One side is dark, pushing down hard on your crayon, no ghosties. One side is light, just like that. Any colors you like, fill it up with the whole thing. Now, I'm not going to do this whole thing. I want you guys to have plenty of time to do your project yourself. But I want you to see what it looks like with the little lizard on it. Isn't that cute? Doesn't he look happy? All right, and just imagine how great it's going to look once I have this whole thing filled with leaves. You guys want to give it a try? Yes. All righty, let's go for it.